Hello, I choose joy. Today I am going to can bone-in chicken thighs. I've canned chicken before, but I've never canned chicken with the bone in. So I'm excited to do that. I have my chicken here. I have my paint jars here. I'm going to use wide mouth. And I'm about to sterilize them. Then we'll pack them. Come on. Let's go. I've already cleaned off a good bit of fat on my chicken. I'm going to show you. Doesn't have all the fat on, but there was a large amount of fat on my thighs. My bone is still in. I'm going to wash this, so I'll go ahead and touch it. But it was clean. I'll wash it again. This is my Tatler lid, and this is my gasket. When you're using your Tatler lids and gaskets, remember, you always boil your Tatler lids and gaskets. I know they say that you don't need to do that anymore with your ball lids, but Tatler, it is a must. If you do not use, or if you do not boil your lids and your gaskets, you probably will not get a seal. I was going to use my T-fal, but I'm going to use my Emeril Lagasse. And you see, I have a little pad down at the bottom. I'm not going to use the rack that goes in it. We're going to see how this pad works, because all you need to do is keep your jars from touching the bottom metal part, or they will break. So let's try this and see what happens. So, I ran out of film, but I think you guys got the most important parts of the video. I showed you how to turn your timer on for canning when you're using the Emeril Lagasse. There are a couple of things I did in this video. I used my Tatler lids, and oh, let me get it out. And instead of using this rack in my Emeril Lagasse to can with, this is the rack that came with the Emeril Lagasse. I actually purchased this. This came in a 12 pack, I think it was. It had an egg crater, a cheesecake pan, springform pan, and a couple of other neat things, tongs, all of that. So this is a little rubber thing that you can place in the bottom of your Emeril Lagasse. I thought it would be neat to place the jars on top of it, like so, giving me more room to close my lid. I already could close my lid with paint jars, but what I did not try is, can I close it with quarters? We'll try that, and then we'll come back and do a video on canning quart jars in there, because the Emeril Lagasse book does tell you that you can use quart jars inside of there. I was like, it's no way. There's no way I can put those jars in there if I'm using this thing to set the jars on top of. Because there's barely enough headroom to put the jars when you're sitting it on top of that rack. But that will be a good video. You'll also see, I used my Tatler lids, but one did not seal, and this was this one. I took the ring off, and when I took the ring off, it was kind of warped on the inside of there. My gasket was kind of hanging off. So I said, no problem. Went through the canning process again, processed this meat. If you're going to reprocess foods that did not work the first time, refrigerate them and can it later the next day, or you can just do like I did, take the ring off and everything, put it right back in that hot Emeril Lagasse pressure cooker using the canning feature, and just can it right over again. And as you see, got a great seal. Thank you for joining me as I canned my first bone-in chicken. Looks great. Bye. Happy canning. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you like. Tell other people about this channel because we spread joy around here, y'all. Bye. Happy canning.